New York City is combating extreme weather and climate change head on.
Things that we were told are once in a century are now happening regularly. But bluntly, they're also getting worse.
Hurricane Ida killed more than 50 people in the Northeast, 13 of them in New York City. Of the 5 boroughs that make up the city, Queens was hardest hit.
No one expected the water to be first floor.
Vinicia Vigiara lives in Queens with her family.
So the water came right up above these light
switches, right.
So, and this is the first floor. We've got a whole basement that was completely flooded out.
This is cell phone video Vinicia shot as the water started to recede in her home. The basement still filled with water, floor to ceiling.
We didn't know what to do, so we ran upstairs, so we didn't bring anything. No one knew. We weren't either prepared. So like passports, birth certificate, diplomas, nothing. They're all gone.
It's because of increasingly extreme weather from storms like Ida and Superstorm Sandy in October 2012 that the city of New York is investing billions of dollars to keep people informed and safe.
We have to be ready. These storms are going to be more frequent. They're going to come fast. They're going to come strong.
In the hours before any potential severe weather, the city will now preemptively declare states of emergency, issue mandatory evacuation orders for basement apartments, send first responders and community groups to knock on doors to alert people of the threat, and issue travel bans on roads and in the subway if flooding rain is forecast.
But I think we have to be clear with folks. Get out of harm's way or you can die.
We know from our climate scientists that intense precipitation events are getting worse. They're becoming more frequent, and we need to be ready for them.
Janie Bavishi is one of the authors of New York's Extreme Weather Plan, a plan that includes a long-term $100 billion investment to upgrade the city's centuries-old drainage infrastructure. But the plan goes further on how New York needs to manage stormwater above ground, too.
Things like transforming parks and streetscapes and open spaces to hold and store stormwater so that we can make sure that it doesn't put more pressure on our drainage system.
Meantime, back in Queens,
You've got to just let this continue to dry.
We're going to let it dry. I think we're going to start next week.
Vinicia's family continues to clean up and clean out without the help of adequate insurance.
So we're applying for many loans as possible. We need help from the government.
A family at the mercy of Mother Nature and now the aftermath of historic flooding in a city fast-tracking changes before the next extreme weather event. Despite this multi-billion-dollar investment in extreme weather preparedness, the mayor's office admits this is just one step of many that have been taken and will need to be taken in the coming years as the city and the climate both change. In New York City, Justin Michaels, The Weather Channel.